destruction! What it do, ski? It's your boy Fail34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to the Doctor Who special for season 11, going into the latest season of Doctor Who. Cheers. Season 11 is concluded for the most part. This is going to be, I guess, the tail end of it, the little bonus episode. Actually going to be a New Year special versus a Christmas special. I don't think they've ever done something like that. I guess it's just sort of a testament to how different of a direction they're going to be going with season 11 onward. I'm interested to see how the first New Year's episode is going to go, and especially going forward now that season 11's wrapped up, I'm interested to see what feedback they might have heard. I don't know if it started with this special or if it's going to be the next, like the beginning of season 12. What feedback they might have heard off the time period between the season 11 and season 12. What did they change? What notes did they take from the feedback from season 11? It's going to be cool to see how things pivot for the new season. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, guys, in case you're interested in getting the full unedited raw reactions and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/Fail34 in the description down below. Also, guys, keep your eyes peeled on Patreon for an update coming out soon on both YouTube and Patreon. You might have seen some stuff already, but a detailed video will be going over that in the next day or two. Just got a little swamped recently. So with that being said, let's dive into the special. Yeet.
The battlefields of Britain, an army of enemies came together to face an impossible opponent.
He's dead as hell. It looks great. Looks like it's from Game of Thrones.
To three pieces. To be buried at opposite ends of the world. The opponent was to be
Russia.
To protect the future.
See ya.
And their descendants, unaware of their comrades' fate for eternity.
That's a pretty good open.
This isn't Alfred the Great.
They found Richard III in a car park in Leicester.
So, are we gonna talk about it?
A New Year's kiss or some shit. Oh shit!
That happened?
Okay, let's talk about that.
So, for you, I'm just checking. I don't want to presume. A Happy New Year mate's kiss, or?
Did it
That's
feel like a Happy New Year mate's kiss?
a yikes.
Good, yeah, because it was more than that for me.
Okay, good. So you're both gonna die here, clearly.
I mean, great. I mean, amazing.
That's why I texted you to say come in.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, you idiot. This,
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, buddy.
just below.
Uh-oh. This is where the heebie-jeebies begin.
Cosmic fireworks.
Soundtrack. Oh, this looks great. Scarves are back.
Ah, the original.
Should we do one more?
They've been at it for a while. Oh, glad to see more of the internal
Just
console.
leave a little.
Inside of the TARDIS.
Are attempting a spatial shift. I'm homing in on the convergence pattern.
What is?
What was that? Did you see anything?
No.
That's one cheeky rat.
Oh, I sense a horror episode. I hear them sound effects. Oh, Jesus. Is that a Dalek? Kinda? Not really? I don't know. What is that?
My God. So, Doc, if it was there and it's not there now, I assume it's roaming around here, in the water. Should we be worried?
Probably. You out of these tunnels right now. I'm putting your site under quarantine.
Come on, let's get you out of here.
I'm liking the
What about the
teamwork.
site?
I've got your details now, so we'll let you know when it's okay to come back down.
Oh, is a squid on her back or some shit? Oh no!
No, right, of course. I didn't mean to.
I'm a bit freaked out.
I'll call you if I hear anything from them.
Oh, fam, you don't wanna do that. You just left. You just. I guess he was really feeling it. That's crazy.
Who's landed on my chair?
Who was it? Wrong number.
Intruder alert again?
It's a doorbell.
I'll go tell him to go away.
Ryan, you okay?
This is Yaz. And the doctor. This is my dad.
Oh, wow.
Graham?
Hi, Ryan's dad.
Aaron?
You weren't at Grace's funeral.
No.
Ryan waited for you. You let him down.
I was thinking maybe we could grab a coffee.
Yeah, right. Sure. A good shout.
Aaron, can I have a word?
Was not expecting
dad.
that. I'm here for it.
Complicated.
Yeah, Dad's are.
Be gentle. He's been through a lot.
I know.
No. You
don't.
have no idea. Family isn't just about DNA, Aaron. Or a name. It's about what you do, and you haven't done enough.
Sit there, Gramps.
Gramps.
See you later, son.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have a shower.
Oh, no. I guess she ate it then. Never mind. Oh, yikes. It's even worse.
No,
What are you?
I am your pilot now. Do not fight me. All brain and motor functions are under my power. You are my prisoner.
Bioprofiling
She
nearly
got.
complete.
Yes. Doctor.
Wait. Okay. I was going to say they're teasing. If it isn't a Dalek, I mean, maybe I'm wrong here, but the squid-looking creature, even the sort of, robotic, tinny voice, very similar to the Daleks. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be the first big, I guess, villain tie-in for the new season.
Like it when you go quiet.
But we
This
never
is the
see.
DNA of the most dangerous creature in the universe.
Yeah! Perfect. Okay.
Dalek.
Oh, shit! Let's get it! Let's go!
Cover me.
They've changed up.
Now open the machine.
This is new. So it's like an ancient Dalek because of the whole setup.
Everything that must be destroyed. Your hands.
What do you want?
To fulfill my purpose at last.
Designed to be a relentless killing machine.
Even the canted
Said you saw a
angles,
creature that looked more
things are
like a
about to get
squid.
wonky.
Sounds as though the internal creature has become separated from its casing.
Well, come on, Doc. Look, one squid versus 7 billion humans. And
Nah,
the
fam.
odds have got to be in our favour, sure.
Nah. Chill. You.
I always think I'm rid of them. Never am. Trust me, Graham, even if it's just one, it's enough.
Voicemail.
Up until now, the fam has only encountered the likes of Tim Shaw, okay, and a couple witches. But the Daleks, the Cybermen, I don't know if we're ready, fam. I don't know. Let's see.
Hey, it's Yasmin Khan.
It is combat.
We got you on.
How you been doing?
Seriously, that's where you start.
What?
That's how you got. How do you think I'm doing?
I know it's been hard for both of us.
Okay, stop. I don't care how it's been for you. This ain't about us commiserating with each other. This is about you making things right.
This is how you talk to your dad.
I don't know, because he ain't been around. So don't come walking back in, demanding respect, because that ain't where we are.
Big
What
facts.
do you need me to say? Because I want to say it.
I haven't been good enough. I've let you down a lot. I know it's made life hard for you. And if it meant that over the years you ever felt lonely or abandoned or didn't know where to turn or who to talk to or how to be,
There are things you've done in your life to others, the decisions you've made. Maybe when things were difficult, you get it wrong. But by the time you realize you got it wrong, it's too late. You can't fix it because the damage is done. You're too ashamed to make it right.
no. You hid when I needed you. First Mum, then Nan.
It's gonna be a long process, but man, that was the most emotion I think I've ever felt from Ryan since his first episode.
There you are.
But I'm on the phone.
phone to you.
We followed your signal. Have you got him? Come on.
How did it do that?
Tracer's in this tiny corner of space and time.
Oh wow, this is, I don't think we've seen the
The
claws.
internal dimensions are bigger than the
Like
box's external dimensions. No biggie.
No, that is quite a biggie.
Got time over.
Alright guys, let me just make sure I'm still recording. Hey.
I can't. Lynn and that creature, they're together.
They're one.
Rita's holding our hostage.
Can you be so sure?
I learned to think like a Dalek a long time ago.
Hello?
A good Dalek.
I need please do.
You have to help her.
How'd it go, your dad?
Don't ask. I don't want him here. Take this, will ya?
You can't just leave him outside, can you?
What just happened?
Okay.
The navigation. Fallback blast from the creature itself. Reconnaissance scout.
In English?
Recon scouts have capabilities beyond the normal Dalek soldier. Specially advanced from the basic Dalek, the first to leave Skaro. Possibly the first to reach Earth. I'm not having this.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Some pushback against 13 in the fam. Bring death and destruction. Bring it on. If you could put a hole through Bill, you could do something to the fam.
Today it's just me. Ooh. Lost secure digits in Yorkshire. That's what I told my boyfriend anyway. Bye.
Body count's rising. She's racking it up. What?
In your dreams, mate, you've got no casing, no weapons, and no chance.
I have weapons.
You've got a weapon after all. A lot of good it's gonna do you.
This planet is now the property of the Daleks.
I know
Oh
someone
shit!
who may have something to say about that. Now, you might have a weapon, but you're a long way from conquest. Release the woman you're holding prisoner. Now, do that again to my face.
What is this?
These are my serious tech skills, and yes, that is with a Z. I know you can hear me. I need you to know we're coming for you. So keep fighting. Here with us.
I think she's done so.
I know you're scared. You're so supreme. How come you let me keep you chatting while I rebooted my systems?
This is like that season 7 episode with the Cybermen where Matt Smith just kept whipping back and forth.
Did they take the cabinet?
They've gone without me.
He got left.
MDZ research.
Alright. Team's hands just on 3 today. 9's got a hand on a whisk.
We're gonna need some help.
Oh.
UK Security Helpline, this is Polly. How can I help?
I'm sorry, what? Get me Kate Stewart at UNIT. This is a Code 0 emergency.
Okay.
Yes, I'm afraid. Which organization did you say?
We're getting UNIT involved?
UNIT. Unified Intelligence.
This is what I'm talking about.
This is incredibly urgent. The fate of the entire planet is at stake. UNIT is a fundamentally vital protection for planet Earth against alien invasion.
Yes, but when did that last happen?
Now! Right now!
Partners.
Take it in. We're on our own.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Maybe I thought if I wasn't there, she wasn't gone. Wish I was better at life, Graham.
There's still time.
Oh.
The work will commence. Humanity will be destroyed.
All right, enough. Go on.
Ooh, look at the effects on that one. Exterminated with a capital E. Wow. Don't want to spoil my thoughts entirely, but pleasantly surprised with this episode. DIY Dalek. To be fair, if the doctor in DIY is Sonic off the bat at 11x1, then it's fair game for the special, for the enemy.
You are weakening. Fight.
Don't break your back, fam. Like, you might not be able to fight back if you don't got a working body.
Hey, Doctor.
Oh, the sound a little different, no?
It's all the signs of a Dalek weapon. You don't have to come.
Of course we do.
We're always with you.
Not like this. Not this time.
Everything's all right, Lynn. Is she gonna be okay? Whatever that thing secretes acted like a plug on her neck once it left. Otherwise, she'd be dead.
Nick. My man.
You three help us stand to get her back to the TARDIS. There's supplies there that'll help with the healing.
What about you?
I'm gonna find that creature. You can't do that on your own. Always have done. Me and a Dalek.
We
It's
go way
personal.
back. Yeah.
Go on, get her safe.
Ooh. Oh shit. 13's really feeling it.
Blocking your laser signals, mate. Even the recon scout Daleks, the first ones out of Skaro. Humanity bands together, vanquishes you, and buries you for centuries.
Yet I survived.
Yeah.
You are weak. Humanity is weak.
Except, I'm not human.
Who are you? Identify.
Oh, mate.
You don't remember?
I'm the Doctor.
Well, you don't know, but yeah.
Ring any bells?
Sonic device overrides.
You want this planet? You have to come through me.
What's music going in?
Why don't you make it easy on yourself and leave now?
Conquest has already started. I have all the information I need.
See ya! This is what I'm talking about!
I must remember. How long's a rel? How'd it go? What happened?
Did you get rid of it?
Not quite. How much not?
Sorry guys, let me just make sure I'm still recording because I am having a hoot!
Is that what it's going to do to the world?
No, because I'm gonna stop it. We're gonna stop it. What?
Where are you? You better be coming to pick me up.
Oh my gosh, for like a millisecond, because of his suit and the gray hair, it looked like Capaldi for like a millisecond.
Told you, tiny thing, so word of warning. You know that blue cabinet? It travels.
Come on, quick! The doc said you can come too, but Graham will have to explain.
Allocated surrender period has expired. Consequence extermination.
The rusty look on this Dalek actually looks so nice. It's a little lean too.
What?
The Dalek race is supreme.
Where are the rockets? Yeah, I was gonna say. That's pretty OP. Rockets too? I see you, season 12. Yes. Death and destruction! Oh my god. That's exactly what I wanted.
You're almost making up for your parenting deficit. I know where he's heading. The biggest communications resource in the country.
What's a dope monitor? Oh my goodness. This one's a real go-getter, huh?
Whoa, that Dalek just shut down the whole of
Yes.
internet.
The doctor is shook. I'm liking this.
Things gone off. No Wi-Fi, no phone signal. That's all.
And like even let's say this episode ends and this Dalek gets bodied, but the fleet is just out there, and the threat of them potentially coming is going to be sort of like a looming threat. Oh my god, how's that going to affect the Doctor? I don't know, but oh my god.
Do you
think I'm daft enough to stand here without shields?
You have failed.
We got a whole lot of people.
You are not my commander.
Here we go!
Exterminate the doctor! The doctor! The doctor must be destroyed! Hold on, Apple. None of you will survive!
Y'all better be. This is hella
Working on my keeping!
creepy, ominous message. They're coming.
Signal never sent. I think that was my best skid ever. I'm so chuffed. Well done, team. Gang. Extended fam.
Dad.
Oh.
You underestimate me.
Oh.
Doctor. Daleks survive.
Doctor, do something.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
Oof.
Resist. And this body will be destroyed.
Doctor, do something.
Whatever you want. Just promise me you'll let him go.
You are my prisoners now. Before the Dalek fleet.
I'm going supernova and a squid size. About to pull you out into space. Dad, you're too weak, darling.
Oh, if you mess this up, Doctor.
It is. Hold it on, Doctor. All right.
The vacuum corridor's expanding. I can't control it.
What do you mean?
It's gonna take Aaron with it. Everybody, hold on.
Oh shit, you messed up. Take him. Take him.
He is mine.
I love you, Dad. Take my hand.
Don't make it. Ah, I made it. Wow, that was crazy. Ah, I thought he was gonna go. Could you imagine?
We've got you.
Oh man, could you imagine if he actually had went the divide
That's
between the
everything back in
Doctor and
place.
Ryan?
Next time, you go looking for anything that goes missing.
Oh wow! And that was my reaction video to Doctor Who Season 11. That was my New Year's special reaction video, so let's go talk about it. So overall, my thoughts on this one was, I actually was pleasantly surprised. If this is any indicator how the show's going to be moving forward, I think this is definitely a step in the right direction and is getting me a little bit more hype for season 12. The cast this episode I thought were good and really well balanced here. I loved how Graham was sort of to the side a little bit, not directly connected to the group at parts. There's a comedic relief just being himself as we've got to know him over the past season. Also, really early on, we sort of got sidelined with this whole Ryan sub-story with his father popping in and out. Him getting some solo time in the middle of the episode. I thought the emotional bits with him were great. The actor did for Ryan was probably one of the best that he's given. Tosin Cole, I think. His performance was his best, I think, for Ryan so far. And that's something that I think has been missing from his character, is that emotional aspect. Sure, we've talked about his father and stuff like that, but we haven't really dived into trauma with that. You know, whether it be a little bit more subtle or even directly as we did this episode. So I enjoyed that. But I will say though, I think they dragged out his father and his sequence a little bit more than they needed to, in my opinion. They need to say everything, they could have showed it versus saying it. I really enjoyed 13 here at bits this episode. Severity of the situation once, you know, she sort of realizes that like, oh shit, like this is gonna be the Daleks, you know, my mortal enemies, or you know, the etc etc. Although it was kind of weird how she didn't know off the bat. But I don't know. You could just see the tension and the seriousness like peeking through Jodie's performance from time to time. Wasn't necessarily as the same sort of conviction and hardcore, I guess she's hardcore hate, as I guess you could say, as previous Doctors. But I mean, it was definitely a step in the right direction for at least what I want to see in 13 moving forward. Because they would go for that more tense, serious Doctor for a bit, and then they would pull back. They'd go with that for a bit and then pull back. But I'm glad that they finally decided to show that this time around, even if it was just like a sample size, because we don't have any of those. Because we're done with those no-name no-name brand villains, at least for the most part. Now we're going to be bringing in the big guns, so that's a sort of conviction and emotion that we've got to see from, and in the darker side of the Doctor that we have to see from 13 that we have yet to. So really excited about that. Like I said, this episode, I kept saying like death and destruction, but I do want to see more of those serious elements, because so far 13 has been pretty like happy, and it's been happy, cheerful, and nothing too dreadful has happened to the team yet. You know, obviously the new season, I don't know what's gonna happen yet, but I'm hoping, and it's only a few episodes in, so I'm hoping that we get more of that. Maybe the fleet comes back, and that's what I was hoping with Ryan's father to happen. Regardless, I do want to see 13 more in a tough, pressing situation, conflicted emotions and feelings, being pressed about her actions, and same with how the Doctor is treating, you know, some of the inconsistencies from last season or whatever. I want that to be brought up, and I think we might be getting that if this maybe, I don't know. The TARDIS this episode was looking nicer. I mean, thinking about season 11, we didn't really see the interior all too much. We had the Ghost Monument, we got to see the outside, we got to see, you know, a bit of the, we didn't get a lot of the TARDIS when I didn't even realize that when it's moving, the crystal cranes, whatever, move up and down with it. I thought it was dope how we got to utilize the interior a little bit more, see the full inside bit, plus just have you know, the gang just hanging out and seeing different tools being utilized. Direction, the tone, the way this one was shot, I enjoyed it. I thought it all moved smoothly for me, and I enjoyed it just watching this episode versus points of season 11 that felt jarring. This one worked for me. It felt like right off the jump they balanced that sort of epic movie scale sort of narrative with the rest of this. Also a bit more lighthearted but serious at points. I thought they did a decent job of handling that, although there was like one or two moments where they had like the Wi-Fi bit joke, and there's there's some like small things here or there, but I mean, just generally speaking, enjoy this one. I thought the side characters and their little love, their little like New Year's kiss thing was kind of fun. I'm not an archaeologist, but I'm pretty sure if you saw a bag there with something, you check that first. But hey, I don't know. The concept of having those three sort of gatekeepers that are passed down generation to generation to introduce this sort of recon Dalek was actually a really cool idea, and how they had all the different, you know, different locations. It just sucks that we put all that time and effort into showing those cool ideas and places, but never really coming back to them or utilizing them. I swear it's becoming a signature. But this is a surprisingly good episode. I enjoyed this. If we get more episodes in this sort of lane and tone, I definitely think I'm going to be enjoying season 12 as a whole. And like I said, I probably do have a few minor nitpicks about this episode, most notably probably with Ryan's dad and Ryan. Although I did love it, that's a really traumatic experience and relationship, and I was getting the impression that the Doctor was cool with it, the friend group was cool. I definitely think you could have shaved some more time off it, but more importantly, that relationship is a little bit more delicate, and I don't think it's something that can just be wrapped up that quickly in one episode. Even if like you're flying into space and you have this thing on your back, I think it's definitely more of a nuanced relationship and dynamic, and I don't necessarily think that should have been just forgiven. At least that's the impression that I got, fully forgiven by the end of this episode. And I'm not too sure if the Doctor's been like, oh yeah, come on board, like you guys are cool now. That felt a little off. I think it would have been better to go just like, this was a step in the right direction to making, you know, to mending this relationship, because like you said, you know, the mom passed away. That was two funerals you missed, and we get that you know, life's tough, and you know, you can't really deal with it, you run away. But I don't buy Ryan being cool with that after one episode, and did that I think that could have been handled a bit better, or different. I think that should have been handled differently. Or honestly, they should have just killed him. I think that would have been good start off to the new season or whatever it is. I would have preferred if they had just killed him, and that set off a new direction for Ryan's character, and sort of that would set the premise for how Doctor is with the fam. I would have been cool with that, unless they plan to bring him back in the future and have more to do with it, and then okay, that's cool. I feel like it would have given the Doctor a little, it would have like made this story a little bit more darker, grounded, give the Doctor a little bit more accountability with her actions with the fam, and where she brings them and not when to bring them, because previously they hadn't dealt with the Daleks or anything deadly serious in the Who universe. So I think that sort of divide would have been really interesting, how like we could have talked about like how we're family, and like I thought we're in this together for anything, if the Doctor's like no, like this is different. I thought that could have been a cool idea to approach. Maybe even have the 13 go to more like a darker pocket of that we haven't seen yet, where she would have been more happy, satisfied with getting that Dalek dead, also in collateral resulting in Ryan's father dying, because that means there's one less Dalek. Having that sort of conflicted feelings with Ryan just losing a father, even though he just took one step in the right direction to forgiving him. Enjoyed this a lot more than some of the episodes in season 11 just off the bat, and it's honestly got me gassed for the next few episodes before we get caught up. So said guys, that was Doctor Who season 11, the New Year special. What do you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm actually interested to see what y'all thought about this one, because I surprisingly enjoyed this more than I didn't think I would, but just I liked it a lot off the bat. But anyway, guys, with that being said, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, guys, in case you're interested in getting the full Unedited Raw reactions and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/Fable34 in the description down below. With that being said, I'll catch you all in the next one, guys.